Good afternoon, guys. Thanks for joining me. Diggin Damon here. It is my favorite day of the week. It is the day I take my little black pouch and I get it filled with all kinds of goodies. For those of you that are first-time viewers, what I do is once a week I go and I take my pouch to various sources, whether they be tellers at banks, cash businesses, coin businesses, and give it to them, and they put anything old that they've collected over the week and they give it back, and I pay them face value. So if it's $1 in there, I pay $1. If it's a nickel in there, I pay a nickel. But it's all old. Now some of it's really old and some of it's not quite as old. So the excitement every day that I do this is opening the pouch for you guys, because you guys get to see it the same time I get to see it. I don't know what's in here other than a couple $100, which is a little low. It's not usually what I spend, but that's okay. There could be some great stuff in here. So having said that, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. All right, so as usual, what I'm going to do is try not to peek. I do have coins in there, and I do have bills this week. So let's bring those together. All right, so let's get started. Let's zoom in a little bit, see what we got here, guys. All right, so, whoops, dropped them right there, missed them. All right, so we'll start off with actually a really nice 1995 $10 bill, non-star. Let's see, 4 8s, 2 1s, a 2 and a 4. So it's not a trinary. It's almost that. If the 2 or 4 would have been the same, then that would have been a cool trinary. However, it's in really good shape. Just some, decent folds in it. But not too bad. It's real nice. Corners are nice, but it's a 1995, so that's too new for what I collect. I collect 60s and earlier, but I have a lot of first-time and beginning collectors that might love it. So we're gonna put that in the try to find a new home pile. So we'll put that right there. Here's another 1995 $10 bill, non-star. I don't see anything great with the serial number. It's actually in better shape than the other one. Really barely has a centerfold. Corners are really fantastic. Again, beautiful bill, but a little bit too young for my collection. So we'll put that in a try to find a new home. Let's see. So 1995 $10 bill, again, non-star. See right there. Let's see if I can zoom in real quick. I'm not sure. Not as much. So that's kind of 1995 is a little faded. That might be kind of a really minor error, and actually you can see the signature Robert is kind of blanked out. When you compare it to, Mary here, it's nice and deep. So I'm not sure if that might be an ink error or just kind of wear over time. So probably what I'll do is I'll talk to a buddy of mine and that's really good with error and see what he has to say. So let's put that aside. You never know, that could be something cool, because I really don't get a lot of error notes. I'm always looking. So all right, so here's a 1995 non-star. Don't see anything with the serial number. Decent shape. Just the crease, corners are nice, but don't see any errors, anything to really jump out at me. So let's go ahead and put that in the try to find a new home. All right, well, here's the back end. All right, so here is, well, it's getting earlier, a 1985 $100 bill, non-star. Got some discoloration there, but I don't see anything other than that. We've got some really light inking right there, but it's kind of flaking off. So I'm betting that's probably a stamp or something that somebody stamped it with, and it's just worn out over age. So I don't think that's any kind of error. But hey, that's still a nice survivor, pretty good shape, and yeah, you can see there's another stamp right there. So that's just wearing away. All right, so we'll put that in the try to find a new home. $1 bill. Oh, Holy moly, guys. Wow. Okay, so this is a 2001 non-star, but holy cow, look at that error. Oh, please let that be real. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm trying to, let me zoom in here and get you guys a better shot. Hold on a second. I'm shaking here. I'm looking at it. Oh my guys, I think this is real. So I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get a reflection in there. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I can actually see the K. Is this a K and a 2 is a surf number? I can see the stamp where the K was, and I can see the 2 and the 8, and I can't see the rest, but I can see where the stamp number. I can see, looks like an II. There's an II there with a circle. There's another I. Oh, guys, I think that's the real deal. Oh my goodness. All right, let me zoom back out here, guys. Wow, that is a stunning $1 error bill. That's probably $150 or $200 right there, and it is in fantastic shape. I mean, it's definitely got a little bit of a crease right there in the middle, but it's not too bad. You know, that's one I'm going to get graded. I mean, that's definitely worth getting graded. The corners are perfect. That could be up in the 50s or 60s in terms of a grading scale. That is, oh man, that is gorgeous. And again, I can see where it's stamped, but there was just no ink on it. So, wow, $150, $200 bill there, and I paid $1 for it. How incredible is that? Oh, okay. Wow, guys, that's why I do this. That is unbelievable. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, but we're real gentle with it. I need to get it in a protection sleeve really quick. All right, so I got a $5 bill, 1977. Ooh, all right, I gotta try to calm down here. Non-star. 565938. Don't see anything with the serial number. It is definitely well circulated, really well worn. I'm not sure that's going to be much of a collection value. I'll try to find a home for it. You know, it's definitely got character, and I love character. I love bills with character, and this one's definitely faded. So I'll try to find a home for it. If I can't, then it goes in my kids' bubblegum fund. So we'll put that. All right, so I got a 1981 $100 bill. Low serial number, but it's a non-star. I don't see anything close or anything jumping out at me. Oh, I'm all begging for another error note now. Oh, please. Don't see any errors on it, though. Yeah, we'll try to find a home for that one, but I'm thinking might not be able to, but we'll try. All right, well, shoot, here's another 1995 $10 bill, non-star, 6590. Nope, do anything special on that? Any spectacular errors on the back? No. Bummer. All right, well, that's okay. So try to find a home for it. Otherwise, it goes in the bubblegum fund. And lastly, we have a 1985 $20 bill. Definitely circulated, pretty worn in the center with a crease. Non-star 810084. You know, if those 4 and 2 were a 1, 8, and 0, it'd be a nice trinary. But no love on that one. So that's all right. Some discoloration, but that's really nothing big. So. Wow, okay, so guys, I'm going to be super gentle with this. I'm going to put this aside and try not to distract myself with it. Let's go ahead and get my coins out. I'll get all my coins. I feel some little ones. I got some dimes in there. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. That's how I pull them out, so that's how we'll see them. All right, so let's zoom in here. That way you guys can see what I'm seeing. All right, so we're going to start off with Well, a 1963 dime. Wow, really good shape. Um, this one, I mean, you can see all the details of the torch and the branches. Wow, so that's really nice. That one definitely I'll put in a protective sleeve because you can even see his hair. Um, the details on the hair. So that's a cool one. And of course 90% silver. I probably ought to throw that out. 1951 penny. Pretty well worn. Not really worth anything spectacular other than face value, but hey, it's a 51, so we'll see if maybe the wife wants to have that in her collection. She loves coins, so we'll do that. All right, here we go. Ooh, so here's a 54. Wow, pretty dirty. 90% silver dime. Way more worn than the first one. You can see the hair. And I bet the torch, yeah, the torch is really worn. You can't see the vertical details on it. But that's okay. It's still 90% silver, and I paid 10 cents for it. Worth, I think the going rate is maybe $1.50 now. So hey, cool. I just made 15 times my money. All right, so here's a 64 quarter. Excuse me. Really good shape. Oh wow, really good shape. See, that would almost be worth grading. If it didn't cost so much to grade. You can see the details in the hair. "In God We Trust" is in great shape, and then the eagle is just flawless. So I'll put that in a protective sleeve, and we'll protect it from any wear. But that's in fantastic shape. Speaking of fantastic shape, this 1952 is not. Wow, it is really dirty, and in all honesty, it actually is in good shape under all this dirt and muck. So I never clean coins. They always say don't clean coins, and I follow that advice. I really don't clean them. I keep them the way I found them, just because they got patina, they got character. But under this, I can really see a lot of the details. So that, even though it doesn't look good, is actually a really good shaped coin. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We got 5 left. All right, so 1951 dime, 90% silver. Not as good a shape as the first one, but still pretty good. The torch is a little bit worn. Same with his face and his hair. But, again, good shape, 90% silver. Paid 10 cents for it. I'll take that all day. Ooh, wow. Okay, so here's a 1944 quarter. And basically with its age, you can tell, Liberty is worn away on the top. The 44 is worn away at the bottom. And the same with the back. This one has been in circulation a long time. And really worn, but that's okay. Its days of circulation are over, and I'll put it in a nice sleeve and take good care of that. So nice. All right, 3 more to go. 1963 quarter, 90% silver. Pretty good shape actually. Not a lot of wear on it. It's only a 63. Got the nice lip on it still. And that's usually the first to wear away is the lip, and then it gets into the actual details. So real nice, real clean. So we'll definitely keep that for its silver. All right, so I got a 62 quarter, second to last. Pretty dirty. Actually feels a little greasy. Oh yeah, there's some dirt on there, but in good shape. Good details, 90% silver. Paid 25 cents for it. I'm not sure the going rate. I think they're upwards of $4 or $5, maybe more. So that's cool. I'll take that investment. And lastly, we've got a 64 Kennedy. Oh my God! Whoa. Oh. I think my heart just skipped a beat for a minute. I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. That, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to say that, ladies and gentlemen, is unbelievable. 1964, double-headed. My heart's pounding on my chest. So if that was an actual one, that would be worth six figures. My kids would all go to college on the sale of this one. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys can see it. Maybe you can. Right up at the top here is a seam. I can see it all the way around. This is a magician's coin. Excuse me. It is actually machined from a 1964, two of them, and what they do is they take the tail side and they machine it out, however they do that, and make a little hole, a little divot, and then they take another one and they machine all the rest of it around, and they squish them together, and then they usually bend this around, or they've got some kind of epoxy or adhesive that does it, and it's basically for like for magic tricks, or if you want to have a two-headed coin for winning coin flips. As long as you always pick heads, you're going to win. But that's okay. I mean, I paid 50 cents for this, and last I checked, these go for $25-30 for the good ones. And this is a 1964, so this would be a really pretty high-end one. And it's like I said, it's two real coins that are machined together. So I think silver half dollars, maybe they go for $10 for their silver. Well, guess what? I got $25 to $50, and I paid 50 cents for it. $25 to $30. So, hey, that's a win, and that's something I've heard about, but I've never seen, and now I own it. So that's pretty cool. I wish it was a real double-headed, though. Oh, I would be just skipping for joy, but that's okay. You know what? That's still fun. That's still cool, and that's going into my collection long term. So yay! All right, guys. Well, let me zoom out here, and I would have to say 2 stars for today. One is going to be my massive Air Note $1, and my other is my new magic coin. So I'm on top of the world, guys. I'm super stoked at what I got here, and including some nice silver, and that's why I do this. I do it every week for the rare chance, and I probably get these 2 or 3 times a year. I'll get something really spectacular. The silver and everything else, I get that every week, but something really great like these, I probably get 2 or 3 times a year. And when I get them, I'm on top of the world. So thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please comment on anything that you think about my videos. If it's a question, I answer every question. If it's just a comment, then I make sure to give you a thumbs up and a heart, because you took the time to comment, and I appreciate that. Please definitely subscribe if you can. It gives me a lot of motivation to keep doing this and keep sharing. And if you'd like to share with others that you think you might enjoy that, please do that. I really appreciate that. So having said that, I really appreciate you guys joining me this week, and I will see you guys in a week with hopefully another pouch full of good stuff. So having said that, have a great week and take care. Bye.